I pretty much make a living giving presentations, and I've never been at such a loss for words as I am right now. Okay. So, it's tough getting old, and I still think of Michelle as the little bean. And now I have to walk around with glasses, and I have a pair of glasses so that I can read. And I have a pair of glasses for when I start crying. I may come to them, you can actually read them. Oh, okay, so first of all, Johnny and Johnny's family, forgive me, because a lot of what I'm going to talk about is Michelle. But I do have a Johnny story too. And but what I want to do first is to thank Jim and Kat, Joe, and everyone that has been involved in this event. Thank you for putting it together and all the work that went into it. And if I didn't get that out front, I might forget at the end, so I want to make sure I say it. So, about Johnny, my Johnny story. And if you know my brother Steve, who's back there, and if you know my son Steve, or daughter Nicole, you know them in athletic competition, this story will make a little bit of sense to you. So, the first time we met Johnny, we were visiting Michelle at Adams State, and she said, you know, why don't we go see a soccer game? And it wasn't really overt, but we were pretty sure that it had nothing to do with her passion for soccer. So we get to the field, and there's this big athletic guy comes just screaming down the field, and he's yelling and cursing at the top of his lungs. He's yelling at the other players, and he's yelling at the officials and the coaches, and Michelle is beaming, and I'm thinking, this guy fit right in. So, Michelle to us is the little bean, the little, really big-haired, can't get a brush through it, thinks she's a pony. She's the 5 and 6-year-old kid that gets up at 4:30 in the morning and goes to swim 2-a-day practices with the senior swimmers. She lives on macaroni and cheese and chicken fingers and half-baked pancakes, or half-baked waffles. And y'all think that was just as when she was a kid, but really, I can remember senior year of high school, and I'm making batter for half-baked waffles. So Michelle is also the kid that, at 14 years old, puts her life goals up on the door of her bedroom and lists off all the things that at what age she's going to accomplish them by. I didn't know all I was thinking about at 14 was what I was going to have for lunch. Anyway, Michelle is the Michelle of the 17-page Christmas list with pictures and links to make sure that you buy the right thing. Michelle she loves tradition and gambling. And we had a ritual when they were growing up that whenever we visited an unusual place, a family trip, we'd buy some kitschy little statuary that kind of represented that place and filled the house with it. And we had a trip to Maine, and we were hell-bent on getting a moose, some kind of moose statuary. And we couldn't find one. We just couldn't find anything that worked. And we get back to the house, and Michelle goes and rummages through the garage and the closets and comes up with all these crazy spare parts and wood and stuff, and she builds a moose. It was amazing. It's still in my office. It's the most beautiful thing. It's really great. Yeah. Michelle loves building memories, making memories. And I hope you guys don't lose that. It's really easy to get caught up. It's really easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and make memories. Okay, Johnny. I knew Johnny was the real deal when at in senior college swimming, and if those of you that have been around Michelle a bit know that Michelle is a little bit of peaks and valleys. There are incredible highs and some pretty incredible lows, and often they're about 5 minutes apart. Trying to figure out which Michelle it is, at what moment. And anyway, she was having that kind of day. She had a great swim and then the worst swim of her life. And the world was coming to an end. And Johnny was just like a rock. He was not trying to change her. He understands her. He was compassionate. it was wonderful to see as a parent. So, with that, once again, I want to thank you all for coming. I know that it is hard and expensive, time consuming. I really appreciate that you all are a part of this. And, okay, I'm almost through this thing. So I'm going to give a toast now. And what I want to do is see if we can do this as a group. So I'm going to say 3 phrases. I'm going to give you a practice phrase first. So y'all
Not everyone was a Lobo.
Everyone was a Lobo. Yes. Oh. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to say Johnny and Michelle, and you all say Johnny and Michelle back, because I want you to help me give this toast. We're going to have, after that, we're going to have 3 phrases. Short, 2 words. I'm going to say the 2 words. You guys are going to repeat them. We're going to toast. Okay? We'll be done with your champagne by the time we're done. So first of all, Johnny and Michelle.
Johnny and Michelle.
Be partners.
Be partners.
Be joyous.
Be joyous.
One more. Be grateful.
Be grateful.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.